Hi, my name is Kim Cuddeback. My research paper topic is on prison overcrowding. The issue of prison overcrowding has been put on the back burner ever since the creation of prisons, pretty much. The government and correctional facilities need to reevaluate the important issue and find possible solutions. To show you the amount of issue this creates, uh, this picture shows all the states, and only about 5 of them are below 100% population, meaning every other state is above 100%. Possible solutions to help this issue is first they need to regulate and change or revise the CORI system, which is the Criminal Offenders Records Information. What that is pretty much when a prisoner is released from prison, their record is on file for anyone that needs to look at their background check. As a society, we can't expect these individuals to succeed once they are released if we're setting them up for failure, pretty much, because their history is public. However, if for example, if these individuals created or did a Index 1 crime, that definitely needs to stay on their record. And Index 1 crimes are, for example, murder, manslaughter, sexual assault, crimes like that. That definitely should stay on their record. However, if it's for a simple crime like, I'm not saying these crimes are okay, but they're not violent. Drug dealing, for example, if that individual were to apply for a job, the employer would most likely accept the other individual if that doesn't have the drug dealing as their background check. So we're setting them up for failure in that regard because they can't go forward in life if it's still on their record. So small crimes like that should either be on their record for a shorter amount of time and not, say, 10 years, or it shouldn't be on their record at all and just have them put into for example, if they committed a drug crime, it's a non-violent, then that individual should be released and then put into a rehabilitation center to help them with their problem. And then that way they can still continue on with their regular life and try to recreate themselves, getting a job, school, etc. Which brings me to my next point of we need to stop sending as many individuals to prison for drug-related problems. 53% of prisoners are in there because of drug-related issues, addictions, etc. Only 13% of those individuals are treated for their addiction or problems. With that being said, we need to stop sending these individuals to prison for their drug addictions, drug dealing problems, and we need to send them to rehabilitation centers to help them with their issue. Because if they are sent to the prisons without any guidance, any rehab, any treatment while they are there, once they are released, most likely they're going to be getting into the same issues. So if they, instead of going to prison, they go to a rehabilitation center or treatment or therapy or whatever they need as that individual, it'll help the prison population as well as these individuals will get the correct guidance and help they need. And finally, the last thing that government and correctional facilities can do to help this prison population issue is they can the elderly population, some elderly population should be released from prison. Elderly, of course, are around twice as much as more likely to need medical assistance, medical care, and handicap accessibilities, which prisons don't have, and they don't have the staff to help these prisoners for daily living. And to fix that, prisoners that have been compliant while they have been in prison, as well as they're not a danger to others, should be sent to rehabilitation centers to help them, or elderly homes or individual house homes to help solve this problem. So between the helping the elderly in elderly homes, drug dealers, and small crimes that are nonviolent, to help them get treatment for what the issue actually is, and revising the Corey system so these individuals can have a more successful life, are 3 possible ways to help this issue. Thank you.